you wanna get high? Chillin' with my niggas and the hoes really good. Do you wanna get high? Do you wanna get high? I'm chillin' with my niggas and the hoes really good. Do you wanna get high? Do you wanna get high?
So we gonna talk a little bit about I don't like slinging mics in my face.
Sit back, relax, listen to this melody. The best of me, smoking and choking on Serenity. It makes me a better me, smoking on the loud. And I'm walking through the clouds in the sour smelling. Where my niggas at? Black market money, where my killers at? We stacking all this money, never slacking on the money. Can't take shit from me. Getting high is the motto, and we always popping bottles. Get my money like the lotto, and we fucking all these models like this on tomorrow. And I'm smoking all this kush to take away my sorrows. The pain, the hurt, the stress when I'm depressed. Get the smoke up in my chest and then I'm blessed. Fuck you, fuck the world, fuck the media, fuck the press. It's just me and my girl, me and my world. I love you, Mary Jane. There's something about you, baby, cause I'm nothing without you. Smoke, 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 it's really smoke. Do you wanna get smoke? Do you wanna get smoke?
Big shout out to everybody who actually happened to hop in and join us on the coalition expedition, what we like to call it, man. Today is the first day of many, and what we like to call this segment, we like to call this Blunt Vision. And pretty much what Blunt Vision is where a group of motherfuckers like us get together and we have censored conversations about shit that's just going on in the world today. You feel me? And everybody just giving their opinion on topics.
You just gotta give this guy right here his time. He gotta be the towel boy for Mike Tyson.
Along with a lot of jokes and a lot of free mind and free opinionated speech going on tonight. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce everyone to y'all one by one. One, I go by Mr. Global Warming on IG and Facebook, as well as E-Quater. So, you know, I'm the owner and founder of Kingpin Productions. And, you know, this is the squad, y'all. So I'm going to let them go around the room one by one, let them introduce yourselves and let them explain to you what they do and who they are, and then we'll get into the get down of Blunt Visions. So once again, thanks for joining us, and let's get ready to see what the fuck happens, because I don't even know.
With that 3D.
Hey, I'm Dave. This next guy.
Not running right now.
Fucking bunch right here.
Isn't it?
Alright, no traffic jams, baby.
The cameraman, pothead, all that other good shit.
I'm Majesty, the artist.
Majesty, the artist.
My name is Alisson Jallo, but everybody here know me as AJ. You can find me on FCM_Alisson on Facebook and Instagram. Marketing promoter here, but mostly I'm a rising entrepreneur. You know, you're gonna know about to come up later on.
Yep, and of course your boy Reddy. You can find me, Reddy Fisher, on fucking IG. Find me at Facebook, Fiac You Mean. I'm always around, searching.
Yeah, here we go, you know, more or less, man. It's Blessed the Dawn. I'm an artist here for Kingpin. I work with S-Star Sound, J1 Records, you know. Boss man in the back, but we ain't gonna speak about him and shit. You know, I do a little bit of everything. I engineer, produce, write, do a little bit of everything, man. So if you need some help with anything, man, definitely holla at the team, man, the Collision, man. You can find me on Instagram, More Motivation, SoundCloud, More Motivation, YouTube, Motivated TV, Bless the Dawn, More 021, Bless 021, Instagram, Facebook, More Motivation. You dig? I'm here. Holla at me. But we're gonna move forward to the next segment of this episode.
Can I introduce myself, motherfucker?
I'm gonna tell y'all
Fuck you, Neef.
how fat Neef is, how big his bald spot is. We're gonna talk about Majesty's shoulders, We gonna talk about our famous African. This nigga could run states, you heard? My nigga feet be kicking. They goated. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about my son born ready. He born ready for anything going down. You understand? And that's literally down. He's not getting nowhere up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, wait, hold on. Yeah, thank you,
You know,
motherfuckers.
we got
'Cause
the
it's
famous
just fuck me, right? Because I'm fucking chopped liver
Mr.
and some
Global
shit over
Warming.
here, right?
We here. We can't get past my boy.
All right, I know.
You dig
I
what
was
I'm
going.
saying?
I was about to introduce
Ladies,
myself
y'all
because of
can't
that shit,
have
right?
him. He's married.
Somebody already had a mouth.
Know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here. Know what I'm saying? Majesty mad right now, but she'll get over it when you come over. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Holla
can I speak,
What's up,
Lungs?
baby?
Damn. Can I speak, Lungs?
All right, go ahead.
All right, yeah,
Introduce
and
yourself.
of course, damn, you mad big, my nigga. You can't be doing that shit. All right, so yeah, of course, y'all
Take it
know who it
down a
is, who it
notch.
look like. It's your boy Need Finesse, or you could call me MacGyver, or fucking Mr. 7 days a week, or whatever the fuck you want to call me, right? And basically, what I do is everything,
Just
right?
don't call him late for work.
Yeah, just don't call me that, because no matter what the fuck I'm doing, I'm working. Even if I'm not where you want me to be at, I'm working.
There we go.
Right. So I do promotion, marketing, I produce, I write, I engineer. Yeah, I do everything. That's why I say you could call me fucking MacGyver.
Just don't work on the hairline.
And he don't shave.
Not work on that hairline.
He don't shave.
What the?
He don't grow, he don't shave.
All right, so for most of y'all who don't know, we make up a small percentage of the coalition. And, you know, each of us come together and we all play a major role in this engine that we call Kingpin. And S-Star Sound, my partner of the label S-Star Sound J1 Records. And we make this thing work, you know. So if there's any of y'all out there who have a definite sharpened skill and you're good at what you do, you're great at what you do, there's always room in the coalition for somebody
Always.
like you. So with that being said, without further ado, I'm going to send it this way and let Mr. Effects kick it off.
My nigga Cheeseburger Mac.
See, we all fucked up right now.
Mario.
The Hamburglar.
Yo,
So right now, I'm gonna start some shit.
that's my boy Mario.
How y'all feel about Donald Trump getting a Nobel Prize nomination? What? What?
What rock was I under? What the fuck did he get that shit for?
No. Yo, that's the only president to bring peace to the Middle East, apparently.
Tell me. What?
He brokered a peace in the Middle East, apparently. Donald
Okay,
Trump.
we talking about the same person trying to build the world
And
right
that
now.
motherfucker got a Nobel Prize nomination.
What he do?
And they're not fighting no more right now. They signed a peace treaty. That motherfucker is...
So how is that? How does he got the Nobel Peace Prize?
got
For being a dumb
nominated.
motherfucker.
What do you mean?
He didn't do shit.
He brought peace to the Middle East. That motherfuckers wouldn't sign under Bush, Clinton, Obama, no one else.
Is he the one who brokered it? Is he?
I know what he did. He paid them to solve their. You know that nigga got money. That nigga said, "Here, look, boom, here. You look. I'm gonna give you this. And you calm down. I'm gonna give you this. You calm down and look. We gonna make me look important."
You really think he paid them motherfuckers over there?
I'm saying he.
We're talking about the Jews and the
Wait, yeah,
that
that.
got all the money on the
Wait,
planet. All the money on the planet.
as.
Them motherfuckers could buy and sell Trump twice.
Hey, so hold on, Dave. He's the one who brokered that deal.
Yes, sir. I mean, we all hate him, but the man's doing his job on the low.
Is he?
That's a fact.
Is he? Is he? Or is this was the job that was given to him in order for shit to happen that's supposed to happen? Let's talk about that, bro. You feel me? Now, you just
How do you feel
told me
about that?
you
Let's
just
talk to you, AJ.
you just told me that this man just signed a peace treaty in the Middle East between the Muslims and the Jews. Wow.
Yo,
So
please,
y'all know what that means, right?
we gonna hop off of this because keep it a whole stack. There is no way I'm gonna sit here and believe a dumbass like Donald Trump would bring peace to the Middle East because I know how much of the government influences that, and how many parts of the government can actually go in there, ambassadors that go in there and actually formulate these actual alliances.
All right. All right. So one.
Absolutely right.
One
I give you
thing.
that credit.
All right.
That time that the Jews would be sent
All right,
back home.
so
stated
just
that
to give
someone would
y'all-
be all right, I'm not even gonna get into it.
I just.
This shit's wicked.
Wait,
bro.
hold on.
That's
I just
all
want to
I'm
give y'all a little. I just want to give y'all. Wait, hold on. Yo. Listen. I just want to give y'all a little history on Trump's family real quick, and this is why I could believe it, because of the shit that they already done, right? So Trump's grandfather, fucking left his country and came over here without a visa, passport, or none of that shit. Where the fuck was they from again? You remember?
I have no idea.
All right, but I don't remember. I don't remember where the fuck they was from, right? So they came here, right? And when they came here, hey, listen. Yo, check this. Right? So we can stay on topic real quick. Let's stay on topic real quick, right? So, a little history behind Trump's family, right? They came here from wherever the fuck they came from. I don't remember where the fuck it was from. So they came here, right? And when they got here, his grandfather fucking basically, he came here during the gold rush, and he fucking bought himself a boat, started like a little fucking speakeasy on the fucking boat, floated the fuck around, came back, tried to go back to his country. They kicked him the fuck out the country. He came back here, right? And then he had a son. His son, I can't remember his fucking name, but Donald Trump's father or whatever the case may be. Now, his father basically sat there and took over the real estate game, like how Trump supposedly did it, but his pops did it for real. And then this is how Trump came into all his money when he came about. You get what I'm saying? Now, when Trump's father was sitting there doing this shit, he was doing this shit in a way that was like, it was in a gray area. They tried to take him to court and shit for everything, but they couldn't get him for nothing because like nothing that he was doing was really illegal. It was just shady. It's like, why would you even do it like that? Now here comes Trump. Trump fucking hires all these fucking people, gets all these buildings built, don't pay these motherfuckers and shit like that, and then comes along and fucking becomes president, and he's a fucking clown. Now this is why I say that they can do it, because why I believe he could do it, because while we all sitting here thinking that he's a fucking clown, shit is actually getting done. You get what I'm saying?
Can somebody?
Wow. Oh, we need a little cell phone to fact check it. What do you think?
Behind his back that we don't know of, that we have no clue of.
I agree.
That the nigga knows his shit.
Boss man, come say hi.
He knows his shit. And he got Trump playing at a different kind of strategy in a different type of way. Like, niggas hated him at the beginning, but he showed a lot of shit that a lot of presidents wasn't doing, period. And everything from saving the fucking the children that's being fucking the trafficking and all that fucking shit. That shit wasn't no awareness to that shit before. Like how that shit is now.
That is a nice segue right there. How many kids haven't there been saving across all the states from child trafficking right now?
You know what? I haven't seen any type of reports on that.
All right.
My man's Donald Trump. We just opened up the whole New York City public schools, right? He gave it to governors to give the permission for it, right? Now I saw something really interesting the other day. We got Catholic schools open, right? And you're telling me Fox News had the audacity to portray 2 black kids without masks going into the school? 2 black kids walking into the school with no mask on, regardless of social distancing. And everybody's lined up in a line. So you're telling me that we're gonna try to fight this virus, but you're gonna send children into schools without even showing the proper etiquette they're supposed to go to school with in the first place? What's your thoughts on that? And then you being a father, knowing that you have kids that you're eventually gonna have to send to school with this virus still out and there's no vaccine.
Well, actually, they're actually giving us a choice right now, whether we want to send our children to school or not. You actually have a choice to do it virtually, like we've been doing through Corona, or you have the choice to have your children to still be social and know what it is to build a social foundation around other children. And that goes to goes to say that the risk of corona becomes greater because they're around other people on a daily basis, right? So me personally, as a parent, I wouldn't want to send my children into the facility, so I'd rather homeschool them anyway. That's I've been wanting to homeschool my children. That's another topic, but I'd rather homeschool them anyway, right? Because now, from what I've heard, is not only that, but if you send your child to school, then you become responsible for anything that may happen with your child. And then you have no say so of what happens to your child when they feel like they're in need of quarantine. So they can go quarantine your child for 14 days, don't have to tell you where your child is being placed, and you can't do nothing about it. And if you come to the school and try to riff-raff about it, you'll be arrested for trying to find out where your child is. So,
Oh, that's like some shit they're already doing in Canada, over in Quebec, right? And they find out you're not complying, not wearing a mask, motherfuckers come to your crib and take you to a special undisclosed location for 2 weeks. Despite whatever the
this
fuck
goes
you're
back
doing,
to say, here we go. Now we still talking about Trump and shit, right? They causing pandemic and pandemonium. People are paranoid. People are scared. Hold on. Here we go. Let me talk, right? People paranoid. People scared. People are controlled, though. So now you have this man who just settled. Look. That nigga's missing the whole fucking point, bro. This man from America went over there and settled some shit outside of this country. You feel me? On some peace shit. You know what I mean? We have this whole pandemic going on over here, and they're pretty much controlling us for a new world, bro. Like, this shit is... Look at the way shit is being placed in front of us right now. You feel me? When you read that text that Dave just showed me, if you read that text, bro, I'm caught like this right now, bro, because I actually know. I have grandparents and aunts and uncles who told me about this shit from when I was a kid. So I'm not surprised. You feel me? But I don't want to go into no real crazy shit and go, fucking up the conversation because niggas don't understand where I'm coming from with this. But this shit is just a lot. This is supposed to happen, bro. Don't think none of this shit ain't supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen.
At the end of the day, we all knew that underground, little type of deals like this work out in the world. We got little underground things like this working out. Look at the first colonization of Africa, for instance, from where I came from, right? When the Europeans themselves went to Africa and literally started conquering nation by nation in Africa. In that whole segment of what they did, they left such a cultural background implemented in Africans that to this day is reached through their own languages. So countries that were conquered by Britain, you see there most of the language that they try to force themselves to listen to try to learn English. Nigeria, they were colonized by the French. Guess what they speak? French, a dialect or another dialect of French. Other countries are colonized by Spaniards, Italians. That all these things happen from back in those days that people don't realize are impacting the world today.
So here's the thing: it's about to be a world colonization,
and it's an underground colonization.
Do y'all understand that? Like, this shit about to be crazy. You talking about all these countries this shit happen to? This shit about to happen worldwide. People gonna look at me right now. But I want everybody to look at me right now, and I'm not even gonna say in the next 10 years, right? Let's not even give it that soon. Could be before that, but let's give it 15 to 20 when our kids is damn near grown. Watch. Remember these words I'm telling you, bro. This shit is set
and they're gonna
up.
be sitting there telling you that it's such a wonderful world while they're doing it too.
All right, cool.
I do believe there's gonna be so much shit that's hidden in the dark that's gonna get put to the light that a lot of people is gonna fuck up your what you believed in, what you thought of, what your hopes was. It's gonna be a lot of shit to get put out there in the light, and it's already coming to the light.
Yeah, that is a fact, because this year I just found out fucking Tom Hanks might be a pedophile. Shit is going crazy.
Imagine how much shit you found out this year, though. Think about it for a minute. A lot of celebrities, the last 6 months, we found out a lot of shit that's underground about them. Look at the Will The Will Smith and Jada Pickett shit.
A little bit too much.
That shit was weird. 5 years.
Think about all the shit that they were trying to hide, like the shit that they didn't want you to think existed
all.
within the music, with the third eye and all that shit that they put right in front of our faces.
Shit like
now.
adrenochrome that you had no idea. That wasn't even a conversation out of niggas' mouth.
Yeah, you feel me? You talking about niggas talking about
What the fuck is adrenochrome?
It's like a drug. If you ever watched a movie called fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you ever watched that movie? It was like a trippy movie. The niggas was on this drug called adrenochrome, and that comes from the adrenaline and the blood in the system of children. You dig what I mean? Yeah, something like that. More like fucking what's that movie? Dr. Sleep. You never saw Dr. Sleep? My nigga, they was taking the essence of children and becoming like younger. It was like a youth serum. You dig what I mean? So that's what if you look up adrenochrome, it'll tell you that's exactly what it is. Adrenaline rush to the blood system. And in order for you to get adrenaline rush to the blood system, you have to get somebody overly hyped or scared to fucking death. Period.
Ooh, imagine what they were doing on Epstein Island.
There you go.
Sounds kind of delicious.
So, yo, keep it a whole buck. Let's switch it up. So let's switch the topic a little bit.
Boss man. You've been keeping it pretty low.
That was a good thing though. I'm glad you brought that up because you never know what the government's really doing on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You never know what the government is doing on the ground. Everybody always has this negative perception of Donald Trump, but hey, maybe this is looking to a better good.
I mean, you can have a negative view on the guy. The guy personally is a piece of shit, but the man's doing his job. He's a businessman. And as we all know, this country is a business.
He meant that shit when it came to that child trafficking shit. He meant that shit.
So I want to ask you a question real quick, all right?
one more thing. Everybody says Trump did this. Are these the things he's supposed to do to get another term? Or you do think he's doing this out of the kindness of his heart and he really cares?
To me, it's building blocks. Like, in order for you to get to the big pieces, you got to take down the small fish. And that's the game he's playing. If it's the small motherfuckers that you going after, you can't take down a fucking kingdom without taking down,
I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. From the jump when he got to this, when he got nominated, from when he even started all of this, it became the president, even right through everything he's doing right now, I just saw this as a businessman from him. Every move he's done literally makes him more money after he leaves. Literally every move. Like this joint agreement, if you think about it with the Middle East, gives him complete access to oil. Oil is a natural but we're just talking about one aspect of we're giving the one natural source of money that he can get. We're talking about just one.
Taking oil from niggas, you heard?
But we're talking about him having control of that. We're talking about him locking down that. That's the monopoly effect we're talking about.
We've been took that. America's sitting on oil that we don't even use, bro. To go take everyone else's oil. I understand the point completely, but what I'm saying is it's bigger than oil, bro. If people still sitting here thinking that we went over to the Middle East just for oil, you're out of your mind, bro. Not. All right, cool. So here's what I'm saying.
So what else did they go over there for?
Exactly what they did.
To create peace?
They created peace in the Middle East to rebuild a temple. So one side can say that they were the founders of that land, right? And that God rules that land, right? And they are the original people of that land. So you really think it's literally about politics, or is it about something bigger? That's what I'm getting at.
My thing is, I don't think.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think
it's bigger than.
I think
it's bigger than politics.
Yo.
I understand.
Subject, going to the part of how Donald Trump got into this election in the first place. I'm not talking about the American politics. I'm not talking about how this reshapes our future and tomorrow. Because how the fact of the matter is, this impacts us more ways than one than just money.
Yo, AJ, did you actually hear the story of how he even started running for president? See, apparently he was pissed off because Gwen fucking Stefani was making more money than him on TV. So he set up this bullshit and motherfuckers started cheering him on. And he kept going. And he became president.
Every single time that he got more
That is
publicity
an
during
epic
his
fucking troll
candidacy,
right there.
you saw him doing more and more stupid crap.
Hold on.
He literally was making more money.
And then
He
did
literally got all the way to the presidential nomination without paying a dime for any single publicity.
Yo, and you
Anyone.
want you want to hear something funny? You know the Simpsons that guessed this shit like 20 years ago, bro. It was that. Yo, bro. No, talk about it.
See, Donald Trump was at the inaugural meeting and shit. And
Like one of them shits.
he was
Like one
talking
of them
shit, and
shits.
Obama was like, the one
You
thing
need
you would
some
never
fire?
do is become president. And he said, we'll see. So I think he did that shit just to spite him.
As soon as he gets out of this place, he's gonna be making way more money than he did when he was sitting in office. Any other play.
But you want to
Every
know
other
something
pre-
on some
Every
crazy
single president
shit?
has gone that's gotten elected, has gone and drifted off to God knows where to kingdom come, and y'all don't know what happened to them, right?
I think they want him to become president again, though. Even the motherfuckers against him because he's good
And
for
if
business.
and well, and the
When was
funny
the
part
last
is,
time you watched the news so
I'm
much?
gonna keep it a stack. I won't be surprised if he wins again.
I really wouldn't
Because I
either.
want you, because honestly, tell me what in y'all face in y'all favor. Tell me what Joe Biden and them are gonna really change right now after what Donald Trump has done.
What?
with
Did
this
you hear
coronavirus.
what they said? That there's going to be violence in the streets for weeks if Donald Trump wins. This is what the Biden campaign tweeted out. Do we really want people like that as presidents?
Was that like a promise or like a warning or like what was that supposed to be? Like how did that work?
His Twitter tweeted that out. It was up for like 2 days and then they cut it off.
Donald Trump
Kamala Harris
On-
is a
on-
monster. I will say this
on
all
live
day,
TV.
every day.
I understand that you are running for president, but now you're putting a certain persona in front of you that seems aggressive to a point where we're not gonna start liking you.
Well, what did you think Donald Trump did, nigga? She's only following his blueprint. He did the same thing when he ran for office. He came in there. He came in the office attacking everybody, every race, nigga. He came in there racist. Did he not?
He signed so many deals. I mean,
Yeah, but look at what he was
employment
when he was
went
running
up.
for campaign.
Our taxes
Look
went
at how he
down.
was. Look at how he was mocking the people. Look at what he was saying about the Mexicans, and still to this day, this wall that he wants to build.
Yeah, bro. Because, like, let's be honest. You constantly want to keep feeding other people. I mean, Americans, I get it, but we got motherfuckers that are
That's
homeless
what
on our
America's
own
been
streets.
doing, the land of the free. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah,
for
but we
years.
got homeless cats out there we got to take care of.
Bro, half the time the homeless cats out there don't even want us to take care of them. Half these motherfuckers.
And that's when you need a
half these
crazy
motherfuckers
motherfucker,
Don't
like,
even
you know.
sign up. Won't even go and sign up for a shelter, or going and. Yeah, but it's better than the street. It's better than the street. They're warmer than the street. They're warmer. There's a hot cot in the mid, a cot, and you got roof over your head. There's no rain raining on your sheets.
But we're in
getting
that
your-
same situation right now with the coronavirus. How much of your freedom are you willing to give up for a little bit of shelter?
Yeah, but how much freedom do you really have with no shelter?
All the freedom in the world. Hey, our boy Tyler Perry Bumford. Tyler Perry went from being homeless. Motherfucker just hit a billionaire this year. God bless him.
Yeah, he wasn't meant to be homeless.
But I'm keep it
Some
real.
people are homeless and still.
I'm
you
gonna
know
keep it
what I'm
real.
saying?
Somebody who has been in the shelter system. You get what I'm saying? that shit ain't always sweet. Like I've been through it as a child and as an adult. You know what I mean? And as a child, it wasn't as bad because it was like they put you into almost like an apartment when you got a family with you. You get what I'm saying? But when you by yourself though, that shit is horrible. That should be disgusting. You be living with motherfuckers that still living like they living in the streets sometimes. And you might as well still be there. You get what I'm saying? Like you might as well be out there on the motherfucking street with some of the motherfuckers that you be living with. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't even take a shower in a clean bathroom. Sometimes you sharing a room with 5-6 motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? It's not cool. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you know what? I ain't going front. It's been times that while I was in the shelter, I was like, yo, it was a park right across the street. I was like, I want to go sleep in that motherfucking park. That park looks more comfortable than this motherfucking room. I feel safer in that park than I feel in this motherfucking room. You get what I'm saying? So I get the mentality. I get it. So it's like, but the thing was, I still had the luxury to wash my eyes. I still had the luxury to clean my clothes.
You know how hard it is to get
you get what I'm
in
saying?
New York City on your own?
Yes,
You know how hard
nigga,
it is
I've
to
been
get-
here for 30
That's the
years,
problem.
nigga.
People don't want to struggle and accept the services that you getting. It's hard doing it by yourself.
It's a fact.
I know a bunch of people I've been through the shelter system. Unfortunately, not by myself. You dig what I'm saying? I have my kids, but I've been through the shelter system, so I know how the shelter system is. But the point of the matter is, people go into the shelter system for the wrong reason. They don't go into the shelter system to find them somewhere to stay and get out of it. They go into the shelter system to stay there. They
That's a
want to be
fact.
comfortable for them to live
That's
there.
a fact.
When you make the system too comfortable for people to live there, they want to stay. Nobody wants to get out of it. It's like a jail. You don't make it. Don't nobody want
That's
to.
a fact.
Don't nobody want to keep paying for you to just lynch off of their taxes. No.
So then why do you have a problem with the wall? Right now you're spitting the same kind of rhetoric.
The problem I
but
have
it's
with
in a different
the problem I
situation.
have the problem I
You don't
have with
wanna
the
make it too
war
comfortable
was
for
the
people.
racist
They take advantage
potential
of the shit.
behind the growth of the building of that wall. That's the problem I had. All the racial statements that man made containing to building that wall. You see what I'm saying? That's the only problem I had. Not the fact that he wanted the wall so that he could make
the guy
more
was
jobs for
wrong.
us.
The guy was
Then if that's
wrong.
the case, why you stereotype? Why are you targeting Mexicans, nigga? There's other people in here besides Mexicans that's taking jobs.
Yeah,
from
he
us.
was an asshole.
They're
with
not the
that
only
one.
ones.
But
Why
he,
you not
I mean,
attack?
he technically meant everybody, though. You know. Yeah, he really did tighten up on fucking people coming in and shit. He made it harder for people. I mean,
Yeah, but he really was even.
and there we
Did
go.
all
You
the things he
see,
did because he had to do them as a president who wants to make themselves look. Look, you got to understand, Donald Trump is not just a president; he's a celebrity. Not only was he a celebrity, he was a millionaire before he even hit presidency. You feel me? So most of the things that most people are trying to accomplish in life, period, or most presidents trying to accomplish, he's already done before he's became president. You feel
That's a
me?
fact.
So he doesn't even need nobody to fund his campaign, bro.
but he's still
He
doing a
has.
good job.
You have to understand.
He's still
Look,
doing a good
most of these
job.
people who were president before him came to him for funding for their campaigns. Now you're running up. Listen. You're running up against a man. Wait, he's not the one pulling the strings, but you're
Gotta get it
still
right,
running
bro.
up against a man who funds your campaign a year or two ago before he even thought running about this shit. You feel me? He has the money. Look, he's probably done a lot of favors for these people over the years. You feel me? And a lot of these politicians are in their pocket. And the reason why they can't do anything already is because they already owe Trump favors before he was even in president. You know what I mean? These people, he already had these people in their pocket. He been had money, man. He could smash them with his wallet. Like, you know what I mean? And these are the type of shoulders you rub within politics.
I mean,
you
but
feel
this
me?
is the same guy that just signed an executive order that all of our governors are shitting on. Everyone should still be getting some kind of dough, and they cut us off.
But why, Dave? What's going to happen in the next 4 years?
Shit,
If you
hopefully we get
re-elect
another
him,
president.
every president who wanted a second term did everything they were supposed to do in their first term. Let's not.
That's not true at all.
That is true. It's very true. They did what they were supposed to do for their party. He's doing what he's supposed to do for all He's doing what he's supposed to do for all parties. He's going against. Let's keep it real. He's doing what he's doing to make his party upset because they going against him. So the only way you get back at a party that's going against you and you're supposed to be the king of that party, is to make them mad by doing what the other side doesn't want you to do as a Republican.
What
You
I
feel
want
me?
to refer to is when you said
Go ahead.
that every president that has been reelected did what they're supposed to do in their second term. Would you say that about
not what I said.
in their first term? Would you say that about George W. Bush?
George W. Bush did what he was supposed to do for his people. Yes, he cut the taxes for the rich and said fuck the poor. Yes, he did what he was supposed to do as a Republican. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I wouldn't agree
Did he
that.
help you? No. But did he help big corporations? Yes.
That's topical.
Did he help you? No. But did he help big corporations in America? Yes. So what? It's not what you agree with, but he did his job as a
That's not what he
Republican.
was saying, though.
He did his job as a Republican.
He might have done his job according to the book we're not supposed to pay attention to, but I don't think there's a president in my lifetime that I remember that's accomplished everything they promised. But no, you
I've
said
never seen a president in my life whose party went against him, neither. I've never seen a president in my life who had to
In our lifetime.
who had to go against everybody because
we forget about
you know what I mean?
Nixon.
Nixon.
He
Let's
fucked
not
up and they
forget about-
went against him, you know what I'm saying? But
What did Nixon do?
I mean,
What did Nixon do? We all know what Nixon did.
it's a fact.
Say that again. Look, I don't want y'all to get my words misconstrued
But
and
it's
think that
under false
I'm pro
pretenses.
Trump or against Trump or I'm pro anything because I don't even have a party that I don't have a party anymore.
Yeah, because at
Why?
this point, it's
Because it's like it's all jokes, bro. What difference does it make? And if you want to be honest, you want my real honest opinion. I think
Wow.
all parties are just they work together, bro.
you know where
Why?
we all are.
Why do they work together? Because at the end of the day, if the system doesn't continue working the way it's been working
Yeah.
and becomes broken, then as a whole, we're fucked. You feel me? So now these parties have to sit there. Why do you think there's a House of Congress and checks and balances and shit like that? If there was a dominant party, there would be none. You feel me? If there was anybody with the final say, there would be none. But there has to be someone to say, I agree with this, I don't agree with that, I agree with this, I don't agree with that, but we gonna run with this. And it's still they put together to come to agreements on everything at some point. But on most things they have to. The majority rules on most things, but they still have to come together and work together
Really?
whether they like it or not. And we have to suffer.
Hey,
from
Dash.
both parties, bro.
Dash. Where we all are right now politically is deciding, would you rather jump in dog shit or cat shit?
There you go.
Which one are you?
There you go.
Are you for dog shit or are you for cat shit?
And none of them parties is good for anybody.
But you
feel me?
got to choose one because or else we're going to label you some shit.
You know, the rest of the side parties, like the liberals and shit like that, that's like fucking monkey shit and rat shit. And you know, it's like
It really is because, ooh. Well, yeah, it's all right. It's
Yeah.
fun. This is how it is. I know. Does
yeah,
anybody in here actually like
I'm
him?
like that's the reason to talk about them.
You can respect the motherfucker's game, but you can't like him. You know, you don't gotta like him. Exactly.
I got a stimulus, I got PUA, I got all that.
I mean,
Talk about the shit you don't agree with. You can't be sitting here quiet the whole fucking episode. You gotta talk about something. Goddamn it! I ain't see you touch this microphone one time.
Let's
Talk about it.
Let's because
Talk about it.
we got
Oh, you said what?
we got about 15 minutes. You feel me? Before
You
we
said you
wrap
gonna melt
this
the
segment
microphone.
out. Sound about right? All right, cool. So 15 minutes. Let's jump into a new topic to lead us into next.
All right, wait, hold
Blunt
on.
Vision.
Since we got this guy right here sitting here and like he loves basketball and all this so much, I want to get his opinion on like those NBA shutdowns and comebacks out of nowhere and shit like that. I want to know what he thinks about that shit.
I'm gonna look y'all all in the eye and tell y'all something about this.
Talk to
Good
him.
topic to me. Y'all,
Ooh, you gotta hold the blunt. Oh, it's getting another one.
yo, so y'all fools sat there. Y'all shut down for, I say, a good week to only go back to play the same stupid season y'all was doing the whole time anyway. What did
Preach.
you accomplish in the whole week with the 2 meetings? What did you do? What type of social justice did you even implement? What rules did you even change? What litigations and bills was passed? So I hear out all these NBA players. They're going out there. They're saying they're fighting for this peace and everything, right? The only person I saw that stuck to their word was Kyrie Irving. He stood out and said for the lockout. Said I'm standing up for my right and I'm standing out. And he posted it saying he's not playing in the lockout. Period.
Yeah, like I definitely agree because I don't even watch much basketball. Like the first time they did it, okay, like they did it for a minute, some shit happened, a lot of shit went down. They started playing ball again, right? Oh, that's after George Floyd, right? And then and then with the Corona shit, you know what I'm saying? And then now with with this shit, yeah, with this Jacob Blake thing, they just stopped playing for a couple of days. You know, they had a couple of meetings. They didn't even tell us what they discussed in the meetings or anything that they agreed upon in the meetings. Nothing. It's like I don't even watch ball like that. But you know, he my roommate. He be watching the shit. I'll be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like and it's like it's nothing going on. Nothing. Absolutely shit happened. They went straight back to playing basketball. The same season, the same playoffs, and it's like.
We all out here. My thing is about this whole thing is that we all here talking about we all want social change.
I got a question. Do you think it was because he lived?
Who?
Jacob Blake.
I'm gonna be real with you, and this is gonna be to a whole big different topic than this. I believe it's not just because he lived. I believe that this all people like to feed into publicity.
Repeat that.
People like to feed into publicity. Every time there's a hot topic to come up on, every celebrity finds their own niche to get up on it.
Yeah, of course. You got to stay relevant.
And the NBA always finds a way to hop on and bandwagon to different type of crap that happens, no matter what it is. Celebrities do the same thing. So when
It's because no one's watching the fucking games, man.
nobody's watching the games, so
Nobody gives a shit.
I mean, and people are watching the games. People are. You can't say that people aren't watching.
Yo,
the games. People
the
are
only
watching
sport
the games.
that's still lit right now is UFC without
No,
an
it is
audience.
basketball. People are really
No,
watching
that shit
basketball.
is garbage without an audience.
People are watching basketball. The thing is, the problem is that there's no audience. So
There's
the
no
players
audience,
the
so
players
it's
are
boring.
feeling it the most. And
course.
honestly, they're feeling it the most.
All them
The problem is
motherfuckers are like out there, look
they
at
can't
me.
feed off the energy they
look at
usually feed off
me.
of. Like players like Westbrook. Westbrook who needs that type of energy off the crowd to fuel that intensity that he brings. To the court.
Exactly.
He can't get that no more from the crowd. You've heard people
That's
like LeBron.
why that shit is garbage now.
Speaking of UFC, I wonder if UFC 3 is gonna have that new UFC that's coming out. I wonder if that shit gonna have like no audience and shit in there.
That shit has no audience. It
And
sounds
honestly-
crazy though.
And honestly, I could believe for the fighters, it might be better for them with nobody there booing them because you know you got some fighters that's hated. You know what I'm saying? I know. Yeah. I'm like, you could watch your body get an ass kicked without an audience.
Yeah.
Good night. Love y'all, people.
So look. Yeah, we got to turn it on nicely. It's all right.
You want to bring us out? You want to take us out,
It's gonna
Dad?
be a recurring thing. Whenever we have a late night session, we got the part out from the boss.
Yeah, we gonna go out cut the boss ass, man. He gotta work at the ball. The boss got to work at the ball, man. I hope you hear me,
Next
shot
we're gonna be on at 9 p.m.
The boss tail curled in between his fucking thighs.
Where my niggas at? Black market money, where my killers at? We stacking on this money, never slacking on the money.
Yo.
You can
Can't
get a
take
bit more
shit
of a
from me. Getting high is the motto, and we always popping bottles, getting money like the lotto. Working on these models like there's no tomorrow. And I'm smoking on this kush to take away my sorrows. The pain, the hurt, the stress when I'm depressed. Get the smoke up in my chest.
happened?
Yo, I'ma holla at y'all later, man. Definitely be out of here, man. I had fun with y'all tonight. Yo, definitely peace, love, and blessings. Yo.
You just download it on the computer.
Let this man go in the
Oh, it's
back
ahead.
and breathe his taco meat on his chest. and sing Johnny Gill records to himself. If you knew he wanna dry hump his sheets at night, I'm gonna let that man do him. Ready? Run out.
We did it here first time. We over here, we got together. We did